Hello, world. You are listening to The Passion Show with Wizard. It's a do-it-together radio show live on CFRU 93.3. I'm Wizard. Who are you?
I'm Dave.
Dave. Tell us about yourself, Dave.
I am a local musician. I'm 17. I've been doing music, honestly, for as long as I can remember. But I got into guitar. I started taking lessons 10 years ago. Really got into it 7 years ago. And yeah, I've been playing in a band for 7 years. I play guitar and sing. We're called Time Flies.
Time Flies.
Yeah, super awesome.
That's a great name.
Yeah, funnily enough, actually, we're named after a monster truck. Like, I went to a Monster Jam show, like, the night before we had a practice, and so we used to be called the Tentacles.
The Tentacles.
We'd wear those, like, squid hats from Canada's Wonderland.
Oh, the ones with the...
No, just
not
the,
those
like,
ones.
Fabric ones.
I see.
With, like, the little googly eyes.
For the listeners at home, I was pantomiming those hats with the little air balls, and you can squeeze them. So you can just imagine me doing that.
Yeah.
But, so it wasn't those. It was just a normal tentacle hat.
Yeah, like it was like a squid that went on your head, and then the tentacles were like dreads almost.
That's sweet.
It was awesome. We'd wear those on stage. But then we kind of like, we went through a lot of different like bass players, and our drummer ended up switching to play bass, and so we didn't have a drummer. And so eventually, at one point, it was just our keyboard player and I.
Okay.
And I was like, you know what? We need a new name.
Yeah, that doesn't feel right anymore.
We're not the Tentacles anymore. We're a different band. So the night before, I went to a Monster Jam show.
That's amazing.
And there was a monster truck called Time Flies, but spelled Flys. And so we're Time Flies, Flies.
Like in normal, like in normal
time flies.
Language.
Yeah. So.
That's awesome.
It's,
Time Flies. Monster Jam. Big shout outs to Monster Jam Rally.
Yeah. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to be super honest. I've been waiting to share that with the world. Like, I've been waiting for this moment to share, like...
Dear listeners, you heard it here first.
Yeah.
That's a scoop.
Yeah.
That's my first The Passion Show big news scoop.
There you go.
Named after a monster truck.
Big news.
So that's what you're passionate about, right? Monster trucks?
Oh, of course. Yeah. No. Music.
Amazing.
Yeah, I do music in a band. I'm in the GCVI chamber choir.
Chamber choir. That is so, from the moment you told me that, I just think that is so interesting, being in a choir and taking it like seriously.
Yeah. Choral music is so cool to me. It's just like singing in a group and having a bunch of voices come together to make music. I think that's so awesome. Same with like a cappella stuff. Like a cappella groups are just so awesome.
Do you got like some favorite a cappella groups?
I don't listen to enough a cappella.
No, you just live. You live the truth. You are the truth.
There was one.
That's what it's all about.
There was one a cappella group, and I don't remember their name, but they were former Jam School students, which is the school.
Jam School, yeah. Big shout outs to Jam School.
Shout out to Jam School. Yeah, they're awesome. And I saw them perform once, and I don't remember. They did like a Beatles medley. And it was super cool.
Oh, that's awesome. Love a good Beatles medley.
What were they called? They were called like Reverb or something. I don't remember. But they were super awesome. Going back for a second to chamber choir though.
Please.
We're actually performing with Everclear.
Everclear. Tell me about Everclear.
They are I believe they're a Canadian band. I don't know too much about them. But I've been told they're a big name.
I believe it.
I don't know. We did some stuff with... I wasn't a part of any of this, but we did some stuff with Wilco at the start of the summer.
You were telling me about that. Excites me.
Yeah, that was super cool.
I'm a Wilco kind of guy. I'll say it.
Yeah, they're like, from what I heard, I didn't know them beforehand, but I went to a couple of rehearsals, and what I heard sounded awesome, and then...
They have some amazing music.
Yeah, so we did... California Stars, I think the song was called.
Oh, yes.
And Cruel Country.
That's so sick.
And it was funny. My friend Ariana, shout out to Ariana Larson.
Yo, Ariana Larson, we know you're listening to this.
Yeah. I'm gonna get her on this podcast.
Unreal.
She was really dehydrated before the show.
Oh, this is not a podcast, by the way. This is
I'm
radio.
Sorry. You're right. You're right.
It's okay.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay. I call it a podcast all the time, but it's not. This is radio where anything can happen.
Great. Awesome.
I'm sorry. I cut you off.
No worries. I was just saying, she was super dehydrated before she went on stage on the second night with Wilco. And she's like, so all I remember was I was really lightheaded on stage, and I went on, then I was on the ground, and someone was helping me off the stage.
Oh, no.
So she passed out on stage.
That's brutal.
Yeah, it was bad. I don't know if she's going to like me sharing that, but it's fine. Like, people saw it.
It's the radio?
Yeah,
anything can happen?
Yeah,
We just said it.
Yeah, and people saw it. Like, it was all over Facebook, apparently. Like, it was bad.
Is this a gossip show? Oh, no.
Maybe. I don't know. Anyway, I don't want to gossip about my friends.
It's okay. We're passionate about our friends on this show.
Yeah, exactly.
And we tell these stories with love.
Exactly.
Presumably.
I love you, Ariana. You're great. We performed with Foreigner at Budweiser stage.
Foreigner.
That was, again, I couldn't make it to that. I'm so upset because that was such a cool...
Man.
Like, my teacher was really hyping it up, too. She was like, it's so cool to see... Like, because if you're in the audience, that's one thing. But to see the whole audience from the stage...
I can't even imagine.
No, like, just so many people, right? And that was so cool.
And maybe when in a few years when I'm doing a live episode of the Passion Show in Budweiser Stadium, then I'll understand that feeling.
Yeah.
But today, the Wizard of Now, no siree.
No.
So choir, you love it.
I love it. It's a lot. It's very. It's pretty demanding, I find. Like, I was really worried when I first joined. I was like, oh, I'm not gonna get in. I'm not gonna make the cut. And then I made the cut, but it just barely made it.
By the skin of your teeth.
By the skin of my teeth, I made it.
Just by the hairs on your chinny chin.
Yeah, yeah. But then on the first sort of meeting, Miss Osborne, our teacher, was like, hey, just so you know, if you miss 3 choir meetings, you're gone. You're out.
Wow. Cutthroat.
Because there were so many people that auditioned and so many people that didn't make it.
Wow.
So she's like, there are people that actually want to be here. And she said this to everyone, not just me. But she said...
I was imagining her taking you aside.
No.
Like, oh, we got David Cadogan Blackwood in here.
Yeah.
This sly dog.
Yeah, no.
No.
This was
this
like
is
a
for
whole
everyone.
big everyone. And she's like, yeah, if you miss 3 choir practices, you're gone. And I went up to her. I was like, what if you're sick? And she's like, no, I don't care. Like, that's like 2 of the 3. Like, you'll be sick for about 2 weeks on average. She's like, 2 of the 3 and you're gone. And she said, obviously, like, if you're in the hospital or something like super dramatic happens, but if you're sick and you can't make it, that counts towards your...
So they take this thing pretty seriously.
Yeah. And then I was told, this was just hearsay, but I was told that they lowered it to like 1 if you miss 1, like towards the end.
Man.
To 1 practice. If you miss it, you're gone. And then there were optional ones where obviously like you could miss the optional one, like the optional performances. Like Wilco was optional, Foreigner was optional. Yeah.
Man.
So yeah.
This is a big deal.
It is a big deal,
and you're part of it.
I'm a part of it, which it feels so amazing and so cool. We ended up doing a really fun thing. This is just a quick little side story.
Oh, hey, your listeners at home, you're listening to Quick Little Side Story, the show.
Quick little side story.
This is what it's all about.
Yeah. So just a story about a performance we did. We had Kiwanis. Are you familiar with Kiwanis music festival? It's
I am not.
It's like a I don't even know. It's like a music tournament, I guess, but not
music
really.
Tournament.
So
like a battle of the bands kind of thing.
A little bit, but it's more you get ranked. It's like a ranking of.
Okay.
So
I see.
You can get gold. You can get a gold ranking, a silver ranking, or a bronze ranking.
Wait. I think I've been part of this.
Oh, have you?
A little wizard story.
Okay.
My own a side story within a side story.
Go on.
In high school, I was in the Kincardine Community Band.
Okay.
I grew up in Kincardine, Ontario. I didn't grow up in Kincardine. I grew up in Estevan, Saskatchewan, but that's for another episode. I went to high school in Kincardine, Ontario. Mm-hmm. And in Kincardine, at least for the first couple of years of high school, I was really into the alto saxophone. I played that instrument. I don't anymore. I should honestly, maybe it's time to pick up the old sax.
Pick it back up.
Get back into it. But back then I was really into that, and my high school did not have like a band. But there was this Concordan community band. It's where I played with a couple of my friends from high school. But most of the people in this band were in their 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s. And we all just came together. It was so wholesome. And I'm pretty sure we played at one of these events and got graded by like an adjudicator.
Yeah. So they have adjudicators. It's possible that it was a different one because they do these all over. We played like the Windsor Music Windsor Music Festival or something, and they had adjudicators there, and we did the same set actually.
Okay.
So it happens all over, but this one specifically was Kiwanis.
Awesome.
And it's, funnily enough, okay, so dear listeners at home, Wizard and I worked together at
the Guelph Outdoor School.
The Guelph Outdoor School. I wasn't sure if I was allowed to share that.
Oh, of course.
Personal information.
We can share whatever we want.
Great.
It's radio.
It's radio.
Cards on the table. We've talked about Guelph Outdoor School in the past 2 episodes.
Great.
So you're not alone in that.
Great. But yeah, so we worked together at the Guelph Outdoor School. Wizard, this performance that we did, this Kiwanis Festival.
Okay.
It was the day of my interview for the same job.
Unreal. The all-important interview.
And I'm walking home, like, full of adrenaline from this performance, and I get a call from Chris.
All right.
He's like, "Where are you? Where's your interview?" And I was like, "What do you mean?" He's like, It's 5 o'clock. Where are you?" And I was like, I was like, "You said 5:30 in the email." It's like, "No, it's 5. Like, where are you?" So I had to sprint home, and this is going back to that. This was like side story of a side story, right?
Oh, it's side storyception, as they say.
We're going back a little bit, back in time.
All right.
This
in the time machine.
This performance that we did was of Popcorn by the Bare Naked Ladies.
Amazing. BNL shoutouts.
I'm not sure if you're familiar.
Oh, I'm a Canadian who is alive in the 90s and 2000s with 2 ears connected to a heart. Of course, I'm familiar with the Bare Naked Ladies.
Do you know their children's album, though? Do you know of their children's album?
Now that I'm not familiar with.
Okay, so they had a children's album called Snack Time.
Adorable.
And we did one of their songs from that album called Popcorn. And the first line in that album, or in that song rather, is "Mama put the popcorn kernels in the pot." Okay. Now, we changed it a little bit. We changed it to "Grandma put the popcorn kernels in the pot." And we dressed me and my friend up as a grandma and a grandpa. And I was the grandma. And they had me in like a dress. And they had like big like pearls.
Oh yeah, you gotta have the big pearls for the grandma look.
What else? A cane. And I felt
this is a full commit.
I felt awkward because like I was using, my mother has MS, so I used her cane, and I was like a genuine like, I was like, this feels really ableist, like walking around with a cane when I don't need one. Okay. But yeah, like I was dressed up like a full grandma. Oh, and I had the wire rim glasses with the little like beads that go down around your neck.
Oh yeah, you like, gotta have those.
Full grandma.
This is like the iconic cartoon version.
Yeah,
of a grandma.
Yeah.
This is like, have you ever seen the TV show Courage the Cowardly Dog?
Yes.
It's like Muriel. Yeah.
Yeah. And so yeah, we like had me and my friend go up and like pour popcorn kernels in a pot. I might have a video actually. Do you want to see some video evidence? Is that allowed?
I would personally love to see video evidence. Great. However,
on the show,
this is an audio format.
Yeah, you're right.
That'll be in the bonus episode that only I get to experience. The bonus episode called "Walking Back to the Car."
Yeah, great, awesome.
Sorry, listeners.
Sorry, some other time. Find me in the street sometime. Yeah, I'll show you.
Yeah, David's around. You can find him. He walks.
David's everywhere. Find a guy with a guitar on his back. It's probably David.
Boom. You can just assume that anyone in Guelph with a guitar on their back is David.
Actually, in my school, I'm known as Guitar Guy because I would take a guitar class, I have taken a guitar class every year for my high school career.
I love that.
And everyone just knows me as Guitar Guy because I'm just the guy who walks around with a big ass guitar sitting on his back.
That's perfect. Do you ever like whip it out? Play some Wonderwall?
In grade 10. Wonderwall. I hear that too much at school.
I'm sure you. I
At
apologize
lunch,
for feeding into that beast.
grade 10 lunch, we had a spot, me and my friends, in a stairwell, and I just play guitar for them in the stairwell.
That's unreal.
It was great. It was incredible. And
what are your top 3? I'm sorry, we're getting into just tangents on tangents.
yeah.
But I have to ask, what are your 3 ideal songs to just like, you're in a situation, someone says, David, hey, guitar guy, play us some guitar.
So
top 3.
We're talking like just by myself, because I have band songs as well.
I'd say like for a little audience.
For a little audience.
Let's say like 6 people, and they just want to hear you play some song.
Right, but I'm saying like solo or like
yeah, solo.
Like,
it's just you.
Okay.
You and a guitar guy.
A lot of underground stuff.
Okay, well that's perfect.
Not underground to me. I don't know how underground it is to everyone, like to folk listeners, but it's underground to me.
All right.
I don't know it that well. I would say February Morning Drive by David Francie.
I don't know David Francie.
He's
underground to me.
I think he's Irish Canadian.
Okay.
And he's a folk singer. Do you know the song Red Winged Blackbird?
No.
No, okay. That's like his most popular song. Yeah, he's pretty cool. And he has this one song just about like driving through the countryside on a February morning.
That sounds lovely.
It's a really fun song to play because it's so easy.
Okay. Oh, we love easy songs.
That's number. I'll rank them all at the end.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, we'll get to the ranking. First, we're just gonna get our cards down on the table.
Yeah. Folsom Prison Blues by Johnny
of course.
Cash. That's not underground at all.
Not in the slightest.
No.
That used to be like my favorite song in the world.
Really?
When I was 10.
It's such a good song.
I saw the movie Walk the Line way too young. And just like fell in love with Johnny Cash as a young guy.
He's awesome.
He's cool. And Joaquin Phoenix, stellar performance. Great flick.
Yeah. I haven't seen it, so I gotta.
Oh, it's great.
I gotta check because I love musician biopics.
Me too.
Like Bohemian Rhapsody is one of my favorite movies.
Oh wow. You're a Queen head?
Yeah, I love Queen.
Sweet.
It's not a biopic, but Purple Rain is like my favorite movie of all time. And then the Bob Marley movie I saw recently.
I didn't see that. I saw the trailer play for that movie like 100 times.
It was okay. It could have done better as like a mini series, I think.
Okay, good to know.
Anyway, back to my top.
If I ever watch it, I'll chunk it into half an hour viewing sections.
Yeah.
I'll make it a mini series
and watch it with subtitles.
Okay.
Because the Jamaican accents are very hard to understand, and in the theater, actually, it was interesting. A lot of people people would say things with a Jamaican accent.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing funny at all, but there was a scene where Bob was his assassination attempt.
Oh,
they snuck into his house,
okay.
and they were like screaming, but someone said "Bumbaclot," and the people behind me started giggling. I was like, "Oh,
that's
you
horrible.
jerks!"
Bad theater etiquette.
Yeah.
That could be a passion of mine on this show one day.
Yeah.
As a movie theater etiquette, I have some strong feelings about that stuff.
Yeah.
And that I won't spoil.
Oh no! Okay.
No, we'll save that.
We'll save it.
You will have to tune in.
I will.
What I think about the movie theater.
Of course, I'm gonna listen to this radio show.
Regular listener, you're gonna be always tuning in at 9 p.m. on Friday night, 9 p.m. sharp.
Oh, sharp. Okay, gotcha.
All right, what a tangent. We have 2 songs. What is the third?
That's really tough. I would have to say it's tough. It's in between Plush by Stone Temple Pilots.
Love that.
Purple Rain by Prince.
Amazing.
And Creep. But
we'll just bump it up to 5.
Yeah, sure.
Because Creep's in it. That's an amazing song.
But specifically the Homeless Mustard version. Do you know Homeless Mustard?
No.
Okay, so he was a homeless guy who was found by, I believe it was Howard Stern. Or someone. He was brought onto a show.
I've heard about this.
And he did just a phenomenal acoustic version where he changed the syllables and how he says how he says the syllables.
Okay.
to like
make
I
a
don't know.
mental note, listeners.
Yeah. Maybe
Homeless Mustard.
Maybe do you want to play it for the listeners? I can.
Oh,
do
that's
that.
great.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. Amazing. I guess, let's just play that right now. Listeners, you're about to hear Homeless Mustard. That's what you said its name was, right?
Homeless Mustard.
Homeless Mustard's cover of the iconic song Creep by Radiohead. Enjoy.
What do you do? Hold on, what do you want to do?
You'll recognize this.
Okay.
It's a great anthem of my youth.
No, this one's this. I want to hear this interpreted.
When you hear the fall, put you in the eyes, you flow like a feather, and your skin and make me cry. You're just like an angel. I wish I was special, but I'm a creep. I'm a widow. What the hell am I doing here when I don't belong here? It's okay that it hurts. Don't wanna have control. I want a perfect body. I want me one of those brand new perfect souls. I said I want you to know that when I'm not around, you're so special. I wish I was special, but I'm a creep. I'm a widow. What the hell am I doing here when I don't belong here? I don't belong here. I don't belong here. What the f*** am I doing here when I don't belong here? Whatever makes you happy, whatever you want. You're so f***ing special. I wish I was special.
All right.
Wow.
We're back.
We are back.
That was Creep by Radiohead, covered by.
Homeless Mustard.
And you were just telling me that you're pretty influenced by that.
Yeah, just for that song specifically. Like that song, I definitely take inspiration from Homeless Mustard. My band has done so many different versions of Creep as well. It's like actually insane. We've done the Radiohead version. We've kind of taken inspiration from Homeless Mustard and done a little bit of that.
Mm-hmm.
And then we've also done at Coachella, Prince. We weren't at Coachella. So.
Yeah, you played at Coachella?
Yeah, no. Prince at Coachella performed Creep.
I didn't know
and
that.
he did it in halftime. So
Oh, whoa.
instead of, he played every chord for half the length that it should be. And he changed it up, and it was really cool. And we did an awful version of it.
Perfect. I'd have it no other way.
Like it kind of tanked a little bit, but it was cool.
Bombing on stage is important.
Yeah, it teaches.
That's good. That's good art. Bad art is good art. That's a common theme on this show.
Yes, it's a teacher as well.
Exactly.
For sure. Yeah, that's Creep was like, for a while it was like our song. I mean, obviously not our song like everyone,
But like your
everyone does
go-to.
Yeah, our go-to. And then actually it was funny. We were waiting for our teacher outside of our band room. And there was a band practicing in the room before us, and they were doing Creep. And we were all looking at each other like, "Can you believe this? Like they're doing our song. This is our song." And then, like we were joking, of course. And then we came out to our teacher. Like our teacher came out to us rather, and we said this, and she's like, "What are you talking about?" She didn't clue in that we were joking. She's like, "What are you talking about? Everyone does this."
How dare you?
Yeah, jerk. Yeah.
That is funny. No, that's your song.
Yeah.
I'm with you.
Yeah.
You should have been serious. Don't play your song. That's your song.
Yeah, it's our song. We wrote it for Radiohead.
Yeah, you're Tom York, right?
Yeah, of course.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, so
I thought
so
it
crazy.
they look completely different.
Yeah, so different.
For the listeners at home, David does not look like Tom York.
No, Tom York is white.
Very few.
I am not.
No, that's true. That's true. He's awesome. I would love to meet Tom York.
Yeah. Apparently he hated Radiohead, like with a passion. Or not Radiohead, sorry, Creep.
Oh yeah,
Creep
yeah.
with a
He
bit of
refuses to play it
Yeah, like it's...
because it's all that people want. They're going creep, creep, creep. It's just like, nah.
Yeah.
I'm not playing it. Nuts to that.
No.
I don't blame him. If I was only known for one thing.
Yeah. It's kind of dawning on me that I'm like that's kind of me in a wider sense.
Elaborate.
I'm known for music.
Uh-huh.
Like,
Are you comfortable with that?
yeah, but I do so much more.
Right. What else do you do?
It's the only like music is the only interesting thing that I do.
That can't be.
It's the only thing that I'm super passionate about.
Hey, that's the name of the show.
About. Yeah.
That's why we're talking about it.
Exactly. But yeah, it's so.
But you also do like theater, right? You were mentioning.
Yeah. Oh yes, I'll bring this up now. So I do a little.
You're just a passionate performer in general.
Yeah. So the arts, performance arts, I'm very into. I took a program for the arts called MADE, Music, Art, Drama, and English.
Amazing.
And it was an off-campus program. Shout out to MADE class of 2024 if you're listening.
I'm sure they are. Everyone's
listening.
listening.
You guys are awesome. I love
the
you.
world is listening.
The world is listening.
Radio.
It's a little course offered through the Upper Grand District School Board, and you go off campus for a semester to different locations. So like 1 year it happened at Tytler Public School. The year before last year it happened at 10C.
10C, shout outs.
Yeah.
Friends of the show.
This year it happened at the Guelph Black Heritage Society.
That's right.
And so we had to do normally they do like a Shakespeare, like a take on Shakespeare.
Okay.
But this year we wrote our own play about...
That is a daunting task.
Influential figures in Guelph.
Okay.
That aren't like John McCrae. Like they're lesser known.
I always forget that. I guess I'm a bad Guelphite, but I always forget that John McCrae is from Guelph. Sorry, buddy.
Tisk tisk. So because we're working in the Guelph Black Heritage Society, like in that building, we thought we'll ask the president of the Guelph Black Heritage Society to give us some stories.
That's brilliant. That makes sense.
Yeah. And so she told us so many. But the one we ended up going with was a story about a young man who was a slave named Henry Dangerfield.
Henry Dangerfield.
And he worked in the South as a slave.
Uh-huh.
And at age 16, I believe it was, he escaped to Canada.
Man.
By strangling his owner with his owner's whip. It's incredible.
Yeah, talk about it.
I was one of 2 black people in my class.
Okay.
And the other guy he wasn't interested in taking a lead role, and I definitely was.
Okay, so there you go.
So I was given that role because they didn't want a white person playing a slave. That would be wrong.
That only makes sense. I'm gonna say I approve of not casting a white person in that role.
Yeah.
Not the play, not the move.
No, not at all. But yeah, so we ended up having a stage combat coach come in and teach us how to like strangle people without actually like choking someone.
That's important.
How to like grab someone by the collar and like lift them and have it look convincing.
That's not easy stuff.
No, and then how to like kick and punch and have it look like blows are landing when they're not. So a big one was place your foot at the. So I was like on my back. I was on my side.
Okay.
We had this big like fight scene, and I was on my side, and my friend who played the slave owner, I think it was better that my friend, someone I knew, played. Yeah. Like if it was some random person, it would be awful. But I was on my side.
This is already, I'm assuming, like a pretty heavy,
very heavy
performance.
And he put his foot right up to my back, like his foot that wasn't kicking, and he kicked his heel to make it look like he kicked
so
me in the
he has
back.
something to collide with.
Yeah. And it looked very convincing. On opening night, we did 3 nights. And on opening night, my girlfriend came to go see it. And she's like, I wore waterproof makeup because I know it's going to be sad. And I know I'm going to cry. And I saw her at the end of the show, and her face was red, and there was no makeup on her face. She cried off waterproof makeup.
That's dedication.
Yeah. And then I was like, how could you cry it like that? Like it wasn't that sad. Like it wasn't that bad. And she's like, but you. And then on the last
Yeah, that's a lot of extra.
On the last night, it all kicked in like this is the end. And then I bawled my eyes out like a baby.
Oh yeah.
We did one of the other stories we did was of a man named Stephen Lewis. And any Guelphites listening, you'll be familiar with the Sweet Shop on Carden Street.
Oh yeah.
He designed the logo for Sweet.
Okay.
He was friends with the owner. And this is so sad. It gets me every time.
Oh boy.
He was an avid reader. He was an artist, and he loved dogs. And his family, his family's still alive, and they came to see the show because we portrayed him.
Oh man.
And we reached out to his family and we're like, hey, can we do this? And would you like to come see it? And they were like, yes.
Good for you guys for reaching out.
Yeah. It's the right thing to do.
Yeah.
Right? And so the first thing we did was he would make these little drawings on like Scrabble tiles of animals, and he'd hide them around like house parties and events that he would go to, like Christmas dinner and whatever. So we did a similar version where we did lino print, and we cut out lino prints of animals, and we put them under people's seats. So that at the end of the show, at the end of that section of the show, we'd say, "Hey, look under your seat," and we put one under all of his family members' seats, just because that's what you do.
Yeah.
And then we gave them like a drawing of him done in the style of Tintin, the like French graphic novels, because he loved Tintin.
Who doesn't? And
anyways, so going back to what really got me and made me sob was his family gave me a bookmark at the end. They gave everyone bookmarks.
Okay.
And it had a picture of him and his dog on it, and it said, "Please continue reading books and petting good dogs."
Aww.
And I just like, I was sad before that. I was already crying a little bit, and then it just like, I was like, oh, you can't do this. And I just, started bawling. It was really sad.
That's, oh man.
'Cause it was.
Well, what was his story?
His story was, so it wasn't the same as any of the other stories. What we did was we had my best friend sit down at a table and mime, or like he was drawing. It looked like he was drawing in a drawing book.
Okay.
And then we had a projection going on behind him beside him rather, of like what he was drawing, but it was like all a video of, it wasn't actually like live. It was like a video of like a stop motion.
I see what you're getting at.
And then at the end we had a dog come in named Benson, and he came and sat down and like pet the dog. Aww. And it was really sweet, and everyone cried at that scene.
That's blessed.
Because like I said, every story that we told was the story of someone who had passed away. So I think what were the stories we did? We did Joseph Veroni, who was a mobster in Guelph. He lived in the Ward, which is like an Italian mob neighborhood back in the day, and he was the founder of the Italian Canadian Club. We did Lena von Schultz, who was, I believe she owned a brothel.
Okay.
She was so very, and I don't know if she knew. She may have been connected with Joseph Roney. I don't know. We had, what was her name? The owner of the Albion Hotel. I don't remember her name now, but she owned the Albion.
Shout out to the Albion Hotel.
Yes.
It'll be back one day. I'm holding out hope.
Yeah.
Return to us, Albion. We love you.
Oh, is it shut down?
It's been shut down for years.
Has it?
Yeah. I think since 2020, since COVID.
I did not know that. Okay.
Beloved. I love the Albion.
Yeah. Yeah, and then just the other two that I mentioned, Stephen Lewis and Henry Dangerfield. But it was a great show. Those shows were amazing, and we built such a strong bond. Yeah. Theater,
passion, performance. We love it.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, I'm really happy that I got back into acting, because it's such a daunting thing to me. Like, memorizing lyrics and chords is one thing. Memorizing dialogues and monologues is something that feels so different. You don't have rhymes to go off of. You don't have any, like, well, this rhymes with this, so this makes sense.
There's that structure in music.
Yeah, that you don't really have with a dialogue or a monologue.
How do you do it?
Headphones and listening to it while you walk, while you sleep, while you eat, while you make breakfast.
So you record yourself?
I record, or I use text-to-speech.
Okay.
But mostly I'll record myself talking, and I'll listen to my own voice while I talk, or while I sleep, while I
That's
walk to
amazing.
School. It's a lot of, I've found myself very dedicated to this part.
That's awesome. 'Cause like, even I'm more into movies when it comes to acting. I like making little movies and stuff.
Yeah.
And when you're doing movies, you need to memorize 10 seconds of dialogue.
Yeah.
When you're performing on stage, you need to memorize an hour of dialogue or more.
We did. We actually did make little mini movies as a project for Made, and it was
amazing.
A bit of a crap show. It was like, ours was, so I had to screen record CapCut on my laptop, because I used premium features, and then you can't export it. You can, but then the screen record didn't sync up with the words, like with the actual video.
Oh, that's brutal.
So the audio and video were like slowly going more and more out of sync as the video went on.
Nightmare.
It was so bad. And so I'm just sitting there with my hands like my face in my hands.
Movies is hard.
Movies are hard.
hard.
There was a time, and we did it all independently. Like, we didn't have teams. We acted, and we did the editing, and we did the recording, all, like, everything, as 5 people for each group.
Okay.
So we had like I think it was 3 actors, and then I did all of the filming and editing. So I guess we kind of did have teams.
That's what I normally did.
It was still a lot, though. Like, I knew nothing about editing and filming and cinematography going into this project, but
do you know about those things now?
I've learned a lot.
Okay.
I've learned to.
What do you like best?
What do you mean?
Like, do you like the cinematography? Do you like the editing?
Oh, all of it. All of it is so much fun, and I think the thought of it is a lot more fun than the doing of it. Like, when I think about it, I'm like, yeah, this sounds great, and then I get to doing it, I'm like, oh, this is.
And suddenly you're in front of a computer.
Yeah, and
you
like
got all these files.
Yeah, just all these like outtakes and bloopers. It was a bit of a nightmare. My neighbor actually lent me a camera and a tripod, one of those like stabilized tripods.
Oh, blessed.
It was so
gyro.
Cool. Yeah, the gyro. Oh, it was so cool.
Steadicams are amazing.
They're very cool. And we got one shot with it. The rest was just done on a tripod. We got one shot of like it. So the way we were given a script and not told what the script was. We were just like given no context.
Handed a bunch of words
and told to take as many artistic liberties as we wanted, but we couldn't change any of the words.
Okay.
So what we did was our idea was that one character was a prostitute and talking to another guy on a bench trying to sell the service.
Okay.
So we tried to like, we really tried to get that like really cinematic of him walking towards the bench. And we had, so that was the only shot that we used.
The steady cam for you. Follow along.
We followed the feet, and then it went like up and around. So it was like at the front, and then as it came up, it came around to the back of his head. So it never showed his face.
Okay.
Until he sat down.
That's clever. I like that. Using a little film language.
Yeah. It turns out that the play was not about a prostitute, or the script was not about a prostitute. It was about still kind of, not PG clean. It was about a guy. It was one part of a play.
Okay.
But there was more to it. It was a guy who was going to jump off a building, and he's sitting on the top, and he was listening to all these dialogues between people who are like opening their windows and talking to each other through the windows.
Man, this sounds like a fascinating little
It was
script.
Very cool. And I can't for the life of me remember what it was called now.
Rats.
But
we'll have to do some research.
Yeah, for sure. I might go. It's gonna bug me tonight, so I'm gonna go home and like look it up.
Perfect.
Like I have the script still in my bag somewhere.
Maybe I'll post when this episode comes out. Who knows when?
Yeah.
I'll put that in there. I'll say, and by the way, when you listen, just know the name of that script was blank.
Yeah, dear listener.
Maybe the listeners are laughing. They're chuckling to themselves right now because they've already seen that.
Yeah.
Maybe they have. Maybe they follow @wizard.collective on Instagram.
I don't know.
Little
shameless self-plug.
Shameless self-plug. And Wizard, you don't even know. You're Wizard from the past, not Wizard from now, the future.
Yeah.
You should know that you found the name.
Yeah.
But well, that's a tomorrow problem.
Oh yeah.
Truly.
Yeah.
Anyways, I feel like we're in that part of the show now where it's time for me to be passionate about something.
Go for it, please.
I forgot to start the stopwatch again, so I don't know where we are in the show, but we're just flying by the seat of our pants.
Yes, we are.
We're gonna feel this out. I'm sure that this episode will be the correct amount of time. But once again, a tomorrow problem. A problem for future Wizard to figure out.
Okay.
Present Wizard is just happy to be talking about passion.
There you go.
As I always am, actually. Yeah. So,
what are you passionate about?
On this episode of the Passion Show, I am passionate about theater.
Theater, okay.
I love theater. It's a perfect coincidence, isn't it?
Yeah.
My passion always seems to line up. And I didn't even know you were going to talk about theater. I just thought we were talking about choir.
Yeah.
It turned out that if you'll allow me to summarize, you're passionate about performance.
Yeah.
Is that true?
Very. And I'm going to have to apologize to the listeners because I've been all over the place. Like that's
what they tune in for.
Quickly.
David, you've nailed it so far.
Let's go.
And hopefully we can just like slide into home and finish off strong and talk a little bit about my love for theater and everything it entails. I'm going to tell a little personal story.
Please.
When I was in high school, I was part of the local community theater. The Kincardine Community Theater, and I got all of my volunteer hours there.
Nice.
But I was not an actor. Believe it or not, I seem so animated. But I was not an actor. I was the lights guy. Does that check out?
I can believe that a little bit.
I mean, I did walk into this studio with a mind for lighting.
Yeah. Can I share what
happened? Please. Absolutely.
So before we started recording, Wizard noticed a lamp in the corner, and he's like, that would look awesome with the lights off. And I turned the lights off, and now we have the greatest lighting.
Before I even noticed the lamp, I just commented on the poor fluorescent lighting in here.
Oh, yeah.
And then we noticed you noticed the lamp.
Yeah.
You're like, look, there's a lamp. I said, he's right. We don't have to be in this poor, top-down fluorescent. Oh, so cold. Yeah. Now it's warm. And that's the kind of thing I had to think about when I was the lighting guy in the Kincardine Theater.
I don't know, something about your personality just like screams lighting. I don't know, I have friends that are like...
I love that.
I have a friend who he's my neighbor. He's my childhood friend, and he's very into like being in the booth and doing lighting and sound. And he reminds me so much of you. His name's Towns. He's also got like long hair.
Wait. Towns?
Iverson?
I think I know Towns. I think Towns used to go to... I guess I don't know how much of this I should indulge on the public radio, but I think I know this guy.
Okay.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, he's awesome.
Show us to Towns.
Shout out Towns. I will have him.
Does he skateboard?
Oh, I don't know.
Nah, rats. I mean, there are probably a lot of Towns in this world.
In this world, yeah, but I feel like
But in
it's
Guelph,
such a
I don't
not
know.
common name. Like when he came over, we were watching cable TV once. Not to steal from your passion.
No, please.
He came over and we were watching cable TV, and there was one of those like Frosted Flakes ads where they were like, "Oh, and there'll be a spoon in the box, and it could have your name on it." He's like, "That's never happening for me, because my name is so not common." Like Towns, who's gonna put the name Towns on a spoon?
Yeah, it happens to me all the time, man. Wizard's not the most common name.
No, not at all.
What can you do when you live in a shoe, right?
Yeah.
But anyway, on the outside chance that this is the Towns that I know and remember, I'd like to just drop an official Passion Show shout out to Towns.
Right on.
And if it's not the Towns I know, then I'd like to offer a shout out anyway.
Yeah. Anyway,
theater. Yeah, I got to sit up in the booth.
Mm-hmm.
I got to learn all about where all the lights are, about how to work the dimmers and stuff, about like hot spots. You don't want hot spots. Hot spots are bad.
okay.
You want nice, even lighting generally. And then you want to have areas of focus that you can turn on for like moments. Right? And we got to do a little bit of design. I was part of a handful of musicals I was part of for the lighting. I was part of one called South Pacific.
Okay.
Which is a musical that doesn't exactly hold up to modern day standards.
No, okay.
It's got some pretty whack stuff in it,
Okay.
but it's iconic and weird. So that was fun. My sister was in that.
Nice.
We did one called Oliver. You know Oliver? Dun,
can't
dun, 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 dun. There's a bunch of words I forget.
Is it a musical theater?
Yeah. Dun, 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 dun. You're not a musical theater
I'm
head?
not a musical theater
You know,
guy.
fair play.
Believe it or not, like I like music.
You like music
I like
and you
theater.
like theater.
Together, it's like ketchup on eggs. It just
Two things that
doesn't
are good
go
that
for
don't go
me.
together.
Yeah. For me personally,
Well, for
that's
me,
a hot take.
For me, I'm reaching into the fridge.
Yeah.
I'm grabbing the Heinz.
Yeah.
I'm taking out my over easy egg. Squirt.
Yeah.
Get that on there. Yum yum yum. Musical theater. Delicious. Yeah, yuck it up, Buster. But yeah, Oliver, that was a good show.
Yeah.
I did the lights for that one. And then here's where it gets fun. And this is where I'm really passionate about. This is the true passion of me for being part of theater.
Mm-hmm.
We had this little thing called the Kincardine Youth Theater Enterprise. Kite with a Y. And it was just a whole bunch of like teenagers and younger putting on shows. We only put on 2 shows. One of the shows was called Bang Bang You're Dead, which was a very sort of serious show.
Okay.
And we did a pretty good job with that. It was very earnest, and I did some very expressionist, intense lights for that.
Yeah.
Very, very proud of that. Went off without a hitch. People cried. It was lovely.
Mm-hmm.
The second show we did was Miracle on 34th Street. Neither of these are musicals, by the way.
Yeah. Isn't Miracle
on
34?
34th?
I know that one. It's
Yeah.
Christmas, isn't it?
It's a Christmas movie.
Yeah.
And it was extremely funny because what teenager are you going to cast to play Santa Claus?
Yeah.
We had this guy. He did a great job, but he looked nothing like Santa because he's a child.
Yeah.
And this show was supposed to have adults, but we're all children walking around in big suits.
Yeah.
And it takes place in the 40s. So they're all doing these like voices. I'm like, meh. I don't believe in Santa Claus, see?
Yeah, I like to imagine like you're all wearing suits that are too big for you. So they're like you know, like when a toddler like puts on their dad's like like business clothes, and they've got the like sleeves that are going like this because they're just way too big. Like you know, for the listeners, I tucked my hand into my sleeve.
It's
and
true.
it's
You can imagine that
drooping
easily.
over my Anyway,
dear listeners.
dear listeners,
And, yeah, that's basically
yeah,
exactly
like I like
what
to
it was
imagine.
like.
Yeah.
It was very funny. And here's the best part. They needed someone, apparently. Now, I haven't seen the movie in forever, but there's a scene towards the start where there's like an inebriated, really no good Santa, a bad Santa.
Okay.
And that's the inciting incident, is they need to replace the bad, stinky Santa with a good Santa.
Okay.
And they're like, who's gonna be in our play for like a half a scene?
Yeah.
No one wants to do that. Oh, I know who. Wizard.
Yeah.
Let's have Wizard climb down like the world's steepest flight of stairs and put on like a raggedy, intentionally garbage looking Santa outfit, run through the people, like past the audience, up onto the stage, be like, I'm Santa. Oh, I've had one too many. Oh, ho, 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 ha, ha.
Yeah.
And then get made fun of and laughed at by the audience, and then run back and have like 5 seconds to climb up these stairs and get to the next lighting thing. And I was like, no, I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
That's terrible. I'm not in this. You guys don't understand. But they twisted my arm. I had no choice. For the love of the theater, I was forced. And it was fun. It was great.
Yeah.
It's cool. I like acting, I
Acting's
guess.
fun.
It's fun. And yeah, I have so many fond memories in the theater. I am passionate. I love that stuff. I'll always come out to see if any of you listeners are ever, and I promise this. This is as sincerely as I can. Listeners, send me a message. Email me at hello@brendanrogers.online. Message me on Instagram. If you're ever in a play or musical in Guelph and you can get me a free ticket,
Yeah.
I will be
Yeah.
I will be there. I will take that ticket. I'm just kidding. I would buy a ticket.
Yeah.
I love that stuff. I love showing up for live performances. The fact that failure is always an option. It's like the tension of that. That's why I love theater. A movie never changes, and I love movies for that. But the fact that you can go to a theater and a light might just fall.
Yeah.
When we were doing Miracle on 34th Street on the third night, the lights just didn't work.
Oh.
The computer died. So I had to run backstage and like repatch the electrical thing to a little fake dimmer that I had made a few months earlier and like do like janky, weird lights. Like that kind of thing just happens.
Yeah.
That's the excitement of theater.
Exactly. Yeah.
And
a little shameless self plug.
Oh, of course. I think
my turn now.
we're coming into we're cruising into the end of the show. I'd like to open up. Shameless self plug. Go crazy.
Real quick. I'm so sorry.
No. Never. Hey,
I thought I'd
never
let you know,
say you're sorry.
you mentioned shows. I'm not sure if you're going to Praise the Ward in September.
I've seen signs for that.
So my new duet with my best friend, Two's a Crowd.
Okay.
We don't have a set yet, but we got to work on that.
You're working on it?
We're working on it. We're discussing. We've been accepted in. We're on the website, I believe, right now. So
cool.
We had a show last year at Praise the Ward, and it went really well. So
amazing.
Yeah.
Well, folks, you heard it here first. Praise the Ward this September. It's like a little ward neighborhood festival, love, fun event.
You got it.
And my phenomenal guest, David, is going to be there performing with his duet.
Yeah.
Two's a Crowd, right?
Two's a Crowd.
I'll be there.
Great.
We have a cheeky little meet and greet. I'm the guy with the big orange pointy wizard hat.
Yeah.
And you meet David. We have some fun.
Exactly. There we go.
That's amazing. Thanks for telling me about that.
Of course.
And of course, your other act, Time Flies. Monster Truck. We're looping it right back around to the start.
Come full circle.
It's full circle. And I suppose that's the perfect time.
Yeah.
To say goodbye. Thank you for listening. I've been Wizard.
And I am Dave. I've been Dave. Thank you very much for having me, Wizard.
Hey, it was a pleasure. Thanks for tuning in. Signing out.
Bye-bye.